Hello everybody, welcome back to the Chilean Revolution. My name is Jack, and today we have got two massive games, the first of which is the first leg of the knockout round of the Champions League against Lyon, and then we've got the Carabao Cup final against Manchester United. It's a final. We might be able to win silverware. It's a big game, even if it is the Carabao Cup. Last episodes, we obviously beat Arsenal in the second leg of the... Well, we lost to Arsenal, but we beat them overall. The second leg of the Carabao Cup. We then didn't play it, but we drew 2-2 with Southampton, then we drew 0-0 with Tottenham. After that, since you've been away, we beat Watford 3-2, a last-minute winner from Sirhouse, and Anderson getting a brace in that game. We then beat Southampton in that replay 2-0, a Bruma own goal and Anderson getting his third in 2 games. We then beat Southampton in the league 4-2, Yarmolenko getting a brace, Sessegnon getting a goal, and Sirhouse once again getting a 94th minute goal. We then lost to Arsenal. It was a top of the table clash, first versus second, which I would have shown if it was where Chelsea was. If they were those games of sorts, I would have done Arsenal and Lyon, but we have played Arsenal quite a lot recently. But we lost 1-0. We actually were on top of the game for most of the time, but we just couldn't score. We lost 1-0, which gives Arsenal a bit more of a gap at the top of the table. But then we bounced back straight away with a 4-2 win over Chelsea in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Yarmolenko with a brace, Moreno with a goal, and Gnabry with a goal. So, let's jump into this Champions League tie, shall we? I didn't expect us to be in the knockout round of the Champions League, I'll be honest. We've gone for our strongest side, minus John Guidetti, because he tore his hamstring. He was out. He's probably out for another month or so now, which is annoying. We got Karius in goal, because... Or shall we put We're going to put Pickford in goal because Karius has been playing the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, so Pickford's going to be our Champions League keeper. Pickford in goal, Luke Shaw, Hendry, Jovanovic, Brunette, Sessegnon, Arthur Wilshire, Yarmolenko, Anderson, and Sirhouse up top because obviously Guidetti is injured. I don't know. It's hard to tell, like, when you're in the future, how good teams are. And I obviously thought with PSG, did they get second in the end? I don't think they did they? They went to the Europa League. No one expected that. If it was the first season of this save, PSG would have flew through that league. So it's hard to tell who are any good at the moment. And Lyon, they're a decent side. They're probably the same level as West Ham, maybe a little bit better in real life. In terms of players wise, obviously West Ham's. We've gone 1-0 up. 30 seconds in, Sirhouse has popped one away. The master of scoring late goals. We haven't even lost the ball yet. Bloody hell, boys. Sirhouse, he played it into Yarmolenko, who played it to Anderson. Played it to Anderson, first time round the corner to Sirhouse, who just slots it home. I was talking about West Ham's form in real life. Obviously, 2 played, 2 lost. Good start, lads. Good start. But, yeah, right. We've given the ball away. And, what was it? The goal has completely thrown me off. It's completely thrown me off. I don't know what to say. That goal was murdered. Let's talk about what's happened in the match. Right, Munir has got the ball. Fernando to Arda. I don't know who any of these players are. Payed? Pede? Don't know, but they're dominators. Memphis Depay, I know him. Arda to Ben Yedder, I know him. He shoots over. 2 minutes in, this match is action-packed. What I have been noticing recently is we have... Was it the Tottenham game, wasn't it? Where we absolutely dominated. But they were more long shots. But by the looks of the stats, we dominated. I've been noticing that a lot more recently. We are... Especially against Arsenal in the league, the game we lost. Stats-wise, they had about 5 shots. We had about 15. But they're mostly long shots. It just makes us look like we're dominating games when we're not. And I don't know whether to change it to work ball in the box because we are winning games as well. So it's I'm a bit and ahhing at what to do. The dog's come to join me, hello Pooch. But half hour in, we are getting absolutely dominated here. We are away from home, we've got to remember that. So if we can pick up a draw, we've got an away goal, so that's perfect. If we can pick up a draw, I'm very, very happy. Or even a 2-1 loss, so we only have to win 1-0 back at our place. A win, obviously, is perfect, but I'm not too worried at this moment of time if we're getting dominated a lot, as long as we get a result. But Wilshere has picked up the ball, finds Arthur, finds Sessegnon, who carries on having a great season, but he does lose the ball there to Munier. Chamakari? Don't know how you say that name, but Sessegnon's got the ball. Fields it to Yarmolenko. I don't know what that is. Sirhouse, can he whip it in? He can. Anderson's there, and we might be getting dominated, but we've had 2 clear-cut chances, and we've put them both away. 38 minutes in. It's 2-0 to the Hammers, away from home against Lyon, and 1 foot into the next round, would you say? It's risky to say it. It's risky to say it, especially we are away from home. Anything can happen. Just know that Porto, who are the other team in our group, are 2-0 up against Chelsea. So clearly they're a decent side as well. Can we get people to be played in our group in the knockout stage if it's not the final? I assume you can. Don't get complacent. Definitely not. Do not get complacent. I assume you can. I assume it's just the first round of the knockout stage that you can't get the team who... Because obviously it's seeded, isn't it? Seeded and unseeded. Oh, I guess, could you? I don't know. I always thought it was the first round of the knockout stage you can't get who was in your group. But maybe you can. I don't know. If you know, leave a comment down below. Because I'll just forget to look it up because I'm like that. But we're coming up to an hour in. We've still only had 2 shots on target, but we are 2-0 up. They've just brought on Alex Sung for Depay. It's a weird substitution to make. 72nd minute now, and we're just going to make our substitutions. Who's tired? Arthur's tired, so we'll bring on Ronaldo Vieira and swap these 2 round. Anyone else I can give a game to? Gnabry can come on for Yarmolenko. Just give him a rest, and we'll keep it like that for now. And just in case we need to bring Bonner on in a bit to have a 5 at the back. But we got a highlight here. Luke Shaw is on the ball. Sessegnon picks it up, crosses it in, but Lopez, the keeper, catches it. Second half's been better in terms of stats. 2 clear-cut chances to then none, so we're playing very well, clearly. But 2 away goals, you can't complain about that, can you? 2 away goals. Sirhouse has got the ball. Can we make it 3 away goals? Whips in. Anderson's got there ahead of the defender. That, I was going to say, is that 3 shots on target, 3 goals, but it's not. We've got 5 shots on target. We're 3-0 up, and if we can keep it like this, it's a kick-off highlight. I didn't expect to be 3-0 up. Are we better than I'm expecting us to be? Because we're still doing good in the Prem, and I didn't expect us to finish top of the Champions League group. Granted, it was tight, but then I didn't expect us to be 3-0 up against Lyon away from home. Is that a penalty? Gnabry did very well there to get to the byline in the box, and it just got ripped out. But it's a penalty. 76 minutes in, Anderson's taken it, and he's put it away, and it's 4-0. And I think I can safely say now that even I probably don't have to show you the next leg. I probably will. But with 4-0 up, 4 away goals, I can't see us losing 4-5-0 on the home leg. So I could get away with probably giving that a miss and getting some games. We'll have to see what happens. But we're not even going to make the substitution to bring on another defender. We don't need to. It's 4-0. We've got another chance. Wilshere whips it in. Nearly 5-0. Nearly 5. This is excellent confidence boost going into that final against Man United. And that should be that. 4-0 away from home against Lyon. That's a madness, as I like to say. A madness has just happened. And unexpected. Very, very unexpected. We were very clinical in that game. Sirhouse getting a goal and Felipe Anderson getting a hat-trick. Perfect performance. Perfect confidence going into the Carabao Cup final, which I will see you in a minute for. Right then, everybody. Carabao Cup final time. going with the exact same team as before. We can win some silverware here. We'll make some players very happy. We're going like I said, same team. Pickford in goal. Shaw, Hendry, Jovanovic, Brunette, Sessegnon, Arthur, Wilshere, Yarmolenko, Anderson, and Sirhouse. They are fully rested up. Same bench, same team. A 4-0 again would be great, but I'm a bit nervous because we've come all this way without caring. We're into the final, so we care because we want silverware. But we got a massive roadblock in terms of Manchester United in the way. Right. We have got something to lose. We've got a title to lose. I expect you to come back with the title. Ooh. Right. We've had youth intake day. We just had it. It wasn't special, but it wasn't bad. There was a couple of 4-star rated players in there, and a couple of 3-star rated players. Nothing to write home about. I'll show you them maybe at some point, but nothing special. Nothing to write home about. Like I said, nothing really worth showing you in the video. If we had a couple of 5-star rated looking Beastie Boys in there, then yeah, I would show you. But just no point. Half hour gone here, and we haven't had anything in terms of meaningful highlights. We had this one right at the start of the game, which I think Yarmolenko was shot over the bar. But nothing's happened. It's been quite a dull first half, if I'm honest. Which I don't know whether that's good or bad. We are in the game slightly. They're slightly having more shots than us, but it's going okay. I guess we're against Man United. We have to remember that they are even though they're not doing that great in the league, they're still Man United. No clear-cut chances, no half chances in the game at all. They've had 5 long shots. Okay, that makes me feel slightly better about the stats. But Anderson's not having the best of games, especially after his last match hat-trick hero Fiera. I'm just going to stop there. That was terrible. He's on a 6.3. I'm probably tempted to take him off now. Yeah, he's just getting worse and worse. We'll take him off. And should we bring Gnabry on there? Or should we bring Vieira on? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put Gnabry at that attacking midfield role. He has played there before this season, but he has been doing quite a lot of goods out on the wings as well. If it doesn't work out, I'll bring on Vieira for someone and swap it all around. But nothing's really happening. We're going to make another substitution. We're going to take off Arthur, which might be a big what's the words? Surprise to some people, I guess, would be the words. Because Arthur is a very, very good player. I just don't want him getting sent off, if anything. And Vieira is just as good in that ball-winning midfielder role, with Wilshere going across to the playmaker. But Man United are in here. And plus it makes our midfield a little bit more sturdier having Vieira on, because he is better at defending than Arthur, but we're probably going to concede here. Lukaku puts it away. They've given Lukaku the number 33 shirt. Lukaku's not even starting for Man United now. He's still scoring goals. We're 1-0 down. And I can't see us getting back into this, really. This game reminds me of the Arsenal game that we had off camera, where we just couldn't get any good chances going. I'm gonna have to change something. We've got a substitution to be made, and no one's really having a bad game. We're gonna bring on Moreno for Brunette. We're gonna put Moreno on, and then we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to like a 3-2-3-2. Wilshere's going to be playing on the left-hand side of the defence. It's risky, but it's worth the risk because 1-0 down. We want to win this game. You can go on support. You can go on attack. Let's go attack him. Should we pump ball up there? We'll go more direct passing. We won't pump ball into the box. Confirm changes. It'd be annoying if we can't win. I'm not too fast. It's the Carabao Cup. We're still in the FA Cup. There is a highlight. It's a Man United highlight. Right, Fusu Mensah. I'm surprised he's still at United. Wilshere clears it and Sessegnon's there. Gnabry. Yarmolenko's free as a bird over here. What can he do? He probably should have played it across, and I was going to say that's probably our last chance, but there is another highlight. Sessegnon tries to find Yarmolenko but can't quite get there. And Jovanovic picks it up. Sirhouse is there. Can he whip it in? He's offside. What highlight was that? That was such a troll highlight. And we're on the attack. Sirhouse is in here. Can he whip it in? He whips it in. Sessegnon's there. We had our chances at the end to equalise, but we couldn't quite do it. We've lost in the Carabao Cup final. Oh no. I'm hoping we'll be in another final. I think we've got Man City in the next round of the FA Cup. So we're having tough rounds in the FA Cup. We're coming up against all the big boys. But we're just going to have to throw all our concentration on that. We got to a final. We got to Wembley. That's fine by me. Champions League is looking very positive at the moment. Everything's going well. Everything's going fantastically well. If you like that video, please like. Please subscribe if you are new around here or haven't done so already. And I shall see you. I don't know whether to show the... There's probably not much point showing the Lyon game. So I shall see you at some point. I'll decide when I come back. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.